I'm Alex and this is Gingerhead & Co, my sewing vlog. Today we'll be making this top using a double fold binder on a cover stitch machine to finish the armholes and the neckline of the top. Looks like that. There are 7 steps in this process in making of this cami. So first we are joining one shoulder seam together, then we are binding the neckline flat, then we are sewing the other shoulder seam, then we are binding the armholes, next we are sewing the side seams, then we are securing the seam allowances, because we don't want them to pop out, on side seams and one shoulder seam, and that's going to be done with a few straight stitches. You can use your sewing machine or you can do it by hand. Finally, we are hemming it, but hemming is not in this video because I've made a lot of videos about hemming. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. We've got our front and our back, and we're going to sew one shoulder seam together, only one. So only this one together. So we've got our front and back joined at the shoulder seam, one shoulder seam. And now we are going to attach the binding. Do a little test to make sure nothing is twisted. The right side of the garment is up, facing me. Done, and now we can join the other shoulder seam. We're going to sew the other shoulder seam. Right sides together. The neckline is now done. We'll add a few stitches to make the seam allowance sit flat at the joint, but we'll do it when the top is all done. We're going to bind the armholes, the first one. one armhole done, and as you can see, I've been playing binding chicken. The other armhole, I need some more binding, so I'm pushing it in. Keep checking that there is no gap between the binding and the fabric. Both armholes are now done. Now we are going to sew the side seams. Match the seams with right sides together. And let's go. And that's how it looks like when it's done. And we can do the other side seam. I'm burying the thread in the seam allowance to secure the seam. And it's done. Finally, we'll add a few straight stitches to make sure that the seam allowance is not poking out. We'll do it to both the armholes and one shoulder seam. And I'm sewing through the seam allowances and the binding. So that's the first side seam. That's the shoulder seam. And the other side seam. And all done. You can now hem it.